Okay, abusia be makwa abasonko so edeba POG Media so abusia yembonra yensem no. CID boss Madam Faustina DCOP Faustina Ajiwa Kodua ono CID boss Ghana ha say na after say yesake IGP dampare no abusia John Dramani Mahama ono nso no next to leave officer right now no John Dramani Mahama ready say oba besake na abusia enye asempeto akra na Kevin Ekobedu Taylor edin sembi beto ja say John Dramani Mahama igina ne na so esake sa maame no with immediate effect na sa maame no say John Dramani Mahama ampamo no as CID boss ono say dampare na wapam ne kura no ne pamo no ebe useless na sa maame we say no eba say ebia ye pese ye prosecute NPP na bia sa maame no na omode letter ebe kwa akoma no wa sign ase na because of sa maame no oye NPP ni a one Akuffo Addo mo enedi boni no sa maame no betumi delay sa ne signature no na say NPP for no afa so aye omonnioma bia so omoye bia ansana say wa sign sa letter no abusia entin Kevin Taylor say John Dramani Mahama esakep sa maame no na asama Kevin Taylor so kan no akọ John Dramani Mahama enima oba beteki actions on info na ababontin yensem momremo yenko na yenkonkoti ensema course na ansa na ebeko no o ensem kan bia fa share comment section like na share ma afofon so ensa into me enkebi POG Media so bedamase
to go after anybody who has stolen from us. It is only the CID boss who can sign it off for even arrest, for even to make an arrest. You know, when it is a criminal case, it is the CID boss who has to sign it off. Now you have a CID boss who has connived with criminals in the former government. How are you going to get the people you want to arrest? Because today, say a criminal in the MPP government, what you need to do is that you need to, at the end of the day, find evidence that crime has been committed. Now, the moment you find crime, it's a criminal case. Now, when it is a criminal case, it is the job of the CID boss to give a green light for arrest to be done. Now, if this CID boss who is sitting at the CID office, on your ready say, or issue a green light for the police officers to go in and arrest, Mr. President, your fight against corruption and your fight against these criminals will be in futile, because then this woman is going to block every arrest, every investigations you want to do. Single-handedly, this woman can stop the government from arresting any criminal in the MPP government. Yes. She can slow down every arrest. Because today, because this woman was brought in by NPP4, they know she did not know the job. But because the friendship with somebody in Tiaden, what this woman is going to do is say, Saudi case all the investigations. They will present it to the Attorney General. The Attorney General will say, no, this is criminal. Now we need to let the police go in. When they present this criminal document in front of this woman, she would delay it. She would delay it. She will alert a MPP for and tell them, say, a criminal case has been put before me to sign for your arrest. Because remember, when it is criminal case, you are not supposed to be invited. The police can come in and pick you up. The Ghana Police Service, when the case is a criminal case, you don't need to call a Nipana Wedi Bonani to come to the office. You don't need to be like Yapacho Bra Police Station. The moment this woman signs, say, Ampa Nanabi Akroma, per the evidence in front of her from the Attorney General or from the police, he needs to be picked up. The moment this woman signs, they pick you up. Now, do you think this woman is going to sign for you to pick Nanabi up? She's not going to do it. And it's going to make her chair the President of the Republic. Mr. President, John Dramani Mahama, this woman needs to be sacked. And it should be immediate. Because your oral job no more no. So when you mommy went through oral a waste, I'm telling you. Until you take this woman from there and get somebody who is ready to work for the people. And get an officer who is ready to make sure, say, the right things are done. The law applies. You will not get any job done, Mr. President, until you decide, say, these stumbling blocks, these are people who are hindering your government in fighting corruption. Because ononkwa obetima block anything, arrest. This woman alone, she can do that. So, this is not a joke. This is not like we are playing here and I say it's favoritism. It is about sacking the CID boss now. With all due respect, Mr. President, because when he sacked Dampare and you refuse to sack this CID woman, it's a waste of time. Dampare is gone. We are happy about it. Because my police, the man who has taken over from Dampare also has experience, 40 years experience or 30 years experience. He can do the job. The CID boss has to also go. The CID boss, she needs to be sacked. From the explanation I have given, Ghana for, said John Mahama and Pam Mami we are. There is no way I bet to match you be Ghana. MP before crowd no boy to meet you be Addo. Me say, said John Mahama and Sake a CID boss way by Monday or Tuesday. Sa Kronwa MP before boy they will all walk free. Because she has to give the authorization for an arrest to be done. And this one will never do it. You know the funny thing? Even if she's going to do it, what she's going to do is say, she is going to snitch. She is first going to tip them off and tell them, say, right now, the Attorney General has presented a document to me. I've looked through it. They want me to initiate arrest. But Nana B, Omubabecho, and the reason in United say yes, where we are Sikashaha, where we are Kakusia, it's making sure say 3 weeks and not 2 days a day enemy, where move Sikani in every fear, be a dow fear be a ifru, and this woman can delay the process. She can delay the process. The police officers will still be waiting, like, Madam, please, why don't you want to sign it? Sign it so that we can go and make the arrest. Say, wait. Now, until Nanabi be say, obey ye the nyoman yina, the crown no nyaman yina free or no. Unsigned document no obetrayam Nanabi eyisa evidence ni nyina free ho. Obama MPP ni no eyisa evidence ni nyina free ho. Owi also I am ready to sign. Mo sign na mo kwa a vague arrest. Bibianim. Because when you go to their house, there will be nothing there. When you arrest the person, adebia ye evidence biano, mami way behind the scenes no was snitching. Amoma cleaning evidence, and it's a very imperative because John Mahama be a president, the first person who also sack mami. She will tell them the content of the document. So Attorney General the document manner. She will read it and tell them, say, a case has been brought and it's about you, and this is what they are coming for. So make sure you clean this before they come. And that is the job she's doing now at the police CID office. Into John Mahama, your first assignment as a president, on the 11th of January, you were supposed to sack this woman first. Dampare they saw top war or administrator. Only the saw no asana osa and o chikeluli and o sorry them. Only the right time now was sacking no. But the first job you were supposed to do was to sack the snitch. She is a snitch. Majority of MP before and TV so kasa this woman has tipped them off. But tip them off. The docket will end up with her. She will tell them to make sure, say, Omo move bibia. John Mahama and the NDC, you are moving too slow. If you want to fight corruption, some of us say oral for evidence, some are gathering in effective. Near to me chink of war. The CID boss, Monday also to me Sakeno. She needs to leave. Intimino, I want to tell you clearly. I want Ghanaians to understand. I want Ghanaians to understand the saying. Is that, boss, is that him? All right, thank you. Yeah, the Williams Anefi, Papa documents in Abba. Thank you, I'll put it out. Williams Anefi, Papa, the documents in Abba. I'm telling the president respectfully, Mr. President, please, Sacking Dampare is not enough. Dampare technically wasn't even a threat to your fight against corruption. This woman, and only a threat to your fight against corruption. This woman, someone careful NDC, obe clean MPP for nina. Every single day you leave this woman in office, she will clean MPP criminals. Because let me tell you, oral for no, omo investigations on my no. Ekodu Attorney General, Attorney General, he does not have the right to arrest. It is only the police, the CID boss. She's the only person obetuma sign for an arrest to be done or to be made. It is when you mami we fewa or for betum the evidence we are seeing in our bar. This woman would delay it. And the most dangerous part is say the moment obe who docket no obe catch romo. Into Mr. President. I'm very happy you have taken this bold decision by sacking Dampare. It's fine. But social girl we are. What is about her that says no crobet me lead Ghana CID department? Child lady way, every exam she wrote, we know more police office a service in him. They know this woman was never the right person to be the CID boss. They all know. And in premier coaching here, and the man is opposition, no. She knows since Obe CID boss, breaking case biya. Otuwasa bosom, makeup unkwan oye. The demeanor, Osha the Krampa, she's not presentable with all due respect to women. But this woman, when you look at her, this is not a woman who should lead the CID department, the whole Ghana investigation department. No. Her level of intelligence when it comes to investigations, it is low. She is a party foot soldier. She does not deserve to be sitting in that office. She needs to be sacked. And this is not about party. It's about this woman not being competent. It's about this woman being a party person. It's about this woman who would derail the fight against corruption. And you don't see the CID boss say, or Tiwano on your dangerous. Nana do Danko Akuffo in the first 4 years, Tiwa do Danko do near damage in Nana do Danko Akuffo. All the stupid arrests he made. Not Nyanse Bianim no Tiwa do Danko na signing in Amano. Do you know? Urefi. Nipa bia Nana do Danko Akuffo emom ko tatano during his tenure from 2017 to 2024. It was 2020. It was Tiwa do Danko. Tiwa do Danko, she did not take a minute. She signed everything. The moment it comes, she signs. Let it go. Go and arrest. Ebaya no sign it. Go and arrest. Because she knew, say, or no one able to slow down arrest in Ghana. And Nana Danko Akuffo used her well. Or using it to say, choba chancing, or using no. Now makeup artist way, or the job of my amount. Or beshe CID officer, Mumbusan is a case ben wa cracking. And I don't want to go far. This president released on the 10th of January. Mumbusan, this lady said, how far with that issue? Because the issue here is the president said she was supposed to update us from the day the president even issued that statement on Bawumia press conference and country Ghana for out of disrespect to the president. Ombu president, Ombu president didn't say president didn't answer because we the CID boss. Now president I issue the this is something should be done. I will say at least we acknowledge it by going out there to tell Ghanaians that, Mr. President, I've received this document and I want to assure Ghanaians that investigations, my boss has given me the document and I'll make sure investigations are done. Because they took the letter from the presidency and they threw it away. And to Mr. President, nowhere should anybody allow this woman to occupy the office from Monday unless our police officers demonstrating. And yes, sir, we will turn our guns at you. Because we all want to help build this nation. We cannot allow lazy people snitches to lead our police force. This is not a request, Mr. President. This is something we are demanding. We are demanding that the CID boss, this slave queen, is kicked out of the CID office, because whatever you want to do, whoever you want to arrest, every job that the oral team did, so when you it will be a waste of time. And we don't want people to be walking on the street. So now we have a new IGP. We need a new CID boss. A very, very important. All right, I'll continue this in a few minutes. Now this man, Williams Anefi, director and instructor, is married to Josephine, and are blessed with 6 children, 3 sons and 3 daughters. He was born at Ejira in Ashanti region of Ghana, May 25, 1951. He graduated from the Botswana School of Biblical Studies in Botswana and received an associate degree in Biblical Studies in 1994. Obwa. Say he preached for the New Offensive Church of Christ. Mr. P, New Offensive Church of Christ. Get it for me. Get the pastor. Get me the face of the pastor right now. He went to Botswana to go learn biblical studies. And Obaye, Obwa, Nebaye Kromfo. Now, when you read the rest, it says he preached for the New Offensive Church of Christ in New Offensive, Ghana. He later preached for the Old Tafo Church of Christ in Kumasi. Get me the Old Tafo Church of Christ. Sorry, Penino, so for no down, no, get me his picture. He now works full-time with the school as the director and an instructor. Skano muria eni binom da koti school Ghana. Mese papa ne mra bontene one ne ba ne meye video. Na onka se ne ba ne certification ni a cheso a doctor. Ena ono so no ne ba no enye den ene John Mahama din emfa nkobok. Chrono papa we or your kromfo. Get me the Christ no onim chrono way. He knows. The pastor knows the crime. Now also otia sorry them. So for penny na or preacher and the war retire or down one sorry them. Yes, ne buy a kromfo. Ne ba the president leading ekobo chrono. Papa na so to no. Yes, ne ba no onya doctor papa. Money papa na tia sorry. I don't know much can say. O man ne ba nkasa because who suffer no. Sa chrono sika no ujibi. Mr. P, get me the church. Now read document me reading in natural, hey. It is all that means say a Tafo Church of Christ. I want papa we war or your cromfo. Now school no, I'm say a first school no, the Ghana School of Biblical Studies, located at Abuaso. Sa school no Obwa a chronosika no mdibie. Sama catch papa we. Come out. Let the world know. Say obano ni certificate ni or a doctor. Unwiasik or nunwiasik bia mao. Obani kotina meeting. Me say obani yes sir. Mimbo ni din biem. Mimbo din biem. Suffer krom 4. Ewi oba bokro no. Na woti wo so so. Ye catch oba say ombra me sanity. Obani me sanity because ono wo yire mu ye awifo nti. Maka cha kwan se mama ne nye. Akora na ko bie clinic on kan. Ekunipa miensa. Moda wote wo ka se ye nka bibia me ende menimu bewu. Now let me take care of business. So this boy meche obia nipa oye eni nipa ne papa ye enti asori no e Old Tafo Church of Christ. Mr. P, Mr. S, guys, get me the picture of the pastor of that church. Okaho omama ni sika ni bi. That is why a whole pastor in the Church of Christ for a sorry way na mudi your business. Old Tafo Church of Christ. You have a videos so moment picture of the church. Muti one amudi a sorry neighbor chrono. Church of Christ has turned into a criminal entity. I want headquarters of Church of Christ to issue a statement that man in your church, Mr. Anefi Sapon, he needs to come out because you cannot entertain a criminal's father. Bueno, ekwa asori ni bi. Thank you. Asori no sofu ni nie. This is the Tafo Church of Christ sofu paying no nie. He is part of this crime. Onie. Thank you very much, team. This is Church of Christ. I'm a pastor in here. This man is involved. He knows. This man, onya man of God, Church of Christ for, and the master no, a fraudsters. I'm a papa no me use master no, edi duping kofo wiase. And I need to speak in English so that the world will know that the Church of Christ, the Tafo branch in Kumasi in Ghana, now they front. It's a church that is grooming criminals. The head pastor has connived with the criminals, a fraudster's father, to defraud people around the world. Now, this man of God knows that Mr. Anefi Sapon, who used to be the head pastor of that branch, where he is the head pastor now, he knows the crime the man has committed, and he's covering up the crime. Why is this man refusing to tell Mr. Anefi to tell his son to clean himself and clean his dad and clean the church? Because Samuel Anefi Sapon, that is where he goes to church. Williams Anefi Sapon, that is where he goes to church. Why is the boy's mom not speaking? Why are they not telling the boy to come out to tell the world that he never had a meeting, he never mentioned the president's name in any meeting, he never defrauded anybody, and that the president isn't his friend? Why is it difficult for them to tell their son to come out, show the world his certification as a legitimate doctor? So this pastor is involved in the crime. The Church of Christ and the Asorino Adane Akromfo Asori. Church of Christ, eye Tafo, eye Kumasi dieno, and the omde adone Akromfo and the omutim.
Okay, abusua we ne ensema ekọ so ewo political highway so eye DCOP Faustina Kodua and right now no John Dramani Mahama exactly no every eye ne officer enye asante to akra beda masese mo je pe ne kokoti sa odiwi edi mi aha POG Media so